Got the babies there playing. Bubby's getting ready to mow. He's putting all his tree fort wood up. We're gonna take a piece of it though and try to make a little swivel rack that's gonna attach to my bike rack on the back. I've got a hitch bike rack. And we're gonna take like hose clamps or whatever we can on the low end of the neck of the rack and either hose clamp it to it, or if that doesn't work, I thought about drilling through the bike rack and the board and putting 2 bolts through. So up the top here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut a little bit of that off. It's got some splintering right up there. Like, it doesn't look too bad on the top. It's all experimental anyway. I'm gonna put a little bolt there. I'm gonna have a board that has a hole in it, and that board's gonna swivel on that. On top of that bolt, either have the head of the bolt, or I'll have a nut and a washer or something to tie it down once we've swiveled it over on top of the car rack. And I'm gonna have this cut right here. Now I was gonna put a hinge there because you kind of need this to lean down to be parallel with how you stack the boat up. If you've ever seen a Mica brand canoe loader, this is going to be a real archaic version of that. So we'll see how it goes when we get there. We got our 2 pieces of wood now. I'm gonna take this piece here, and that's where I'm gonna put that bolt up in. Make that other piece of wood swivel. It's kind of archaic. I was gonna use the gooseneck to a bike, and instead of having 2 pieces of wood, I'd have one, and that gooseneck, I was gonna cut it off on the frame and drill holes through, but I don't have an angle grinder, and I didn't really have any old bikes I wanted to cut up. I used to have a bunch of them, but I got rid of them. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna have that kind of go like that with a hinge. And then we'll have that piece sticking out the top. Like it'll be like this, and a piece of wood with a hole in it's gonna spin around there. So we'll see how that works out. We're gonna see if that works. It's about 8 inches long. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that end down, and I'm gonna have this up here. I'll just have a bolt and or a nut and a washer that I'll tighten down on that piece of wood once it's done turning. That'll keep it from shifting around and stuff when we're on the road. I mean, it's going to be strapped down too, but that'll help a little bit because it is wood and it's going to be prone to cracking and stuff if we don't have a way to secure it. So we'll get that in. I'm going to drill a hole for this, and then we'll see how we can get that set up. I found a couple nuts like that. I just got to find a couple washers. I just got to find a nut that's going to go on that because I didn't have any that accompanied that when I got the off a buddy of mine. A lot of this stuff actually, his uncle had an estate he passed on to him, and my friend had no use for it, so he actually gave me a few $100s worth of tools and screws, bolts, all kinds of knickknacks. So I made out like a bandit there. Let's see if we got one in here. You gotta get him started young. That gives him a good work ethic. He started mowing, he was about 7 years old. Now if I need him to, he can do the whole yard by himself. Trying to get this mowing done here before the storm comes. Can't tell as well in the video, but that's pretty dark purple up there. But I found the nut, and then it's gonna hold those washers. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna drill the hole in that thing and put this in. And I need to find another piece of wood to do the swivel piece. And then we also need to find a hinge so we can attach those 2 main pieces together. There's my partner in crime come to join me. Her name's Sparkle. She got her name when we got her as a puppy. Me and my wife were talking about names we didn't want to give a dog, and And right at the top of my list, I said something along the lines of, I don't want to name her something goofy like Fido or Sparkle. And my daughter, she was about 3 years old at the time, my older one, and her eyes lit up. She goes, oh, Sparkle, that name's so pretty. So that's how she got her name, Sparkle. She's a pretty good dog. You pretty good puppy? Huh? Yeah. You're a good puppy. He likes them ear scratchies. Look at that tail wagging. You good puppy, huh? Yeah. You're a sweetheart. Got a little puppy got you with the mower. She likes to follow him around the yard. She's a good dog. Well, Bubby had to give it up about 3 minutes ago. Started to rain, and within a minute or two, it got this bad. But, hey, here he is. We got this in here, and that's where that piece of wood's gonna go. And there's that little hole where I'm gonna put some wood glue in that, so short it up a little bit, because I drilled it a little bigger than I meant to. But we're gonna put a cross piece of wood laying flat, and it's kind of a little bit of a bigger hole so it can swivel, and that's what the boat's going to lay on. I'll tie that down to secure it. So we'll see what it looks like when we get that piece of wood in there and done. I'm going to get it drilled off camera. All right, we got that there like that, and it kind of will turn like that, and then it'll have to lean down because the boat's going to lean diagonal against the Jeep when it lays on this, so this kind of has to lay diagonal too. That's why that hinge is going to be there. If it didn't have to do that, I wouldn't even worry about it. It might not, but I thought adding a hinge would be a good idea. And if it ain't, I can always get another piece of board. I got a bunch of them out there. I can get them from work too. So if this hinge idea doesn't work out, I'll just switch it back to a solid board there. But we got to find us a hinge. But put a little wood glue there and that, and this is done. That screws down there, and that's how that thing tightens, like I told you. That way you won't have to worry about swiveling as much. And we'll put some hooks or eye holes there on the end so straps can grab a hold. And it's not going to be our main source of strapping. It's just to kind of attach it to this so it'll turn. But we'll have ratchets we run through the doors. And I'll show you a video on how to ratchet your Canoe to the top of your Jeep there another time. Well, there you go. Let's hope we get her together. Well, we got to hunt up a hinge and all this junk. All right, we found the hinge, and I got 3 spots marked here. I got to kind of drill them out, because you'll split the wood if you try to just put screws straight in without drilling a little bit of area out. Ooh, buddy. So we're going to get them. Look here. We're going to get them drilled out, and then we're going to do the same to the big piece of wood that's sitting outside the door there. It's out of the rain. It's still raining hard, but I've got a little lip there. It's pretty dry still. We're going to get that done and try to get it put together. All right, folks, we got it put together. You can see right there where the hinge is. That's where that swivel board is. And it's put together. It's ready to go. It's gonna have to set overnight because I got some wood glue down in there to help secure that bolt, and it kind of needs to dry out. It did get a little wet from that rain. The wind was blowing a little bit, but that's it for the video today. We got it built. In the next video, we're gonna put it on the Jeep, and we're gonna try it out and see how it functions. I don't know yet if I'm gonna put those eye hooks on down there at the ends or not. I was looking at something like another thing a guy built, and he kind of just wrapped a bungee cord around it and hooked, and it did good enough. So we'll see how it works. All right, thanks for watching. Yeah, we were down here working on the Canoe rack, And I got this rock, I think I got it at work. I had to have because it's got an Indian symbol on it. One of the kids at work probably did it, or maybe 4-H. But I keep a lot of stuff from my old job. I used to work in a job, it's kind of like juvenile corrections, but it was a little more laid back. These little things either I found the kids had, like that's one a kid stole and had under their pillow. They gave it to him. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just brought it home and put it on the wall. But a lot of these are things we made. Those were the different names of the groups. These are just little boards. I hang my tools on them now. That place closed down. It's a pretty big part of my life. I kind of miss it, but this rock, I think, came from there. I started to look at it. I never put two and two together because it was before I artifact hunted, but it's real straight on the sides. Like it's real flat there. And it's got these indentations that look like it's worked something on it. It's almost like a whetstone. Tell me what you think about that. But I don't know. I was cleaning up today and I just kind of noticed. I was like, hey, you know what? That's got a lot of stuff on it that makes it look like it could be an artifact. So tell me what you think. So I got Bubby with it. It's done. We're going to duct tape it to the bike rack for now. I'm going to vice grip it or drill some holes through the bike rack. I haven't figured out which yet. Probably, or not vice grip, but hose clamp. And, but we're going to duct tape it to it because I want to try it tonight. I was going to wait till later. So we're going to see how it goes. All right, we got it built and put on. The reason I wanted to use duct tape to give it a trial test. It's a little tall still. We cut a little bit off, but I don't have as low as it could be. I could probably lower it another 6 inches. Probably the piece of wood sticking out of the tape needs cut, and then where I cut it needs to go down to about where that wire's setting. And then it'll be a little bit more flush. But I'm just gonna lower it first and see, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a try now. And next video is gonna be me taking her down. Now from there, you just kind of unhook it. I'm not going to do that part because I'm going to put it back up on the Jeep. You just unhook it and kind of give her a little flip. You're on your own after that. I seen a guy, I might build a wheel set because I seen a guy that had wheels that he laid this end on. And that's how he moved it around. I thought that was pretty cool, but that's still a little above my pay grade. We're going to have to figure something out. I'll put a couple good scratches in it. I'm trying to move it on my own. So we can't do that too much longer. But there you go. That's how we got her off there. Thanks for watching.